Hi, I'm the equine consultant, and today we're going to talk about selecting the right horse for you. The first thing you need to consider is your budget. No point even looking at horses that are way out of your price range, but the tips I'm going to give you apply whether you're buying a horse or leasing or loaning a horse. So you need to consider your experience first of all. What sort of level are you riding at? What sort of horse are you capable of managing? And be realistic about that. Then you need to think about the purpose you're buying the horse for. Is it for pleasure riding? Is it for competing? If so, what kind of competition? And is the horse suitable for what you want it for? You need to look at the horse's age. There's no point buying a really young horse if you don't have much experience yourself. Young horses need a lot of guidance and a lot of ongoing training. Think about the horse's level of experience. The horse may be 10 or 12 years old, but if it's been sitting in a paddock doing nothing for the last 5 years, it's going to be relatively inexperienced and need a lot more further training for you to be safe on if you're an inexperienced rider. Think about the horse's breeding. A lot of horses look really beautiful, but are they right for the purpose you want the horse for? If you're doing endurance, you might like to look for something that's more Araby, but perhaps that might not be what you're looking for if you're thinking about doing dressage or eventing. Think about the history of the horse. Has there been any neglect or abuse in the life of the horse? It's always really nice to take on a horse that hasn't been treated very well and to give it a good home, but often if the horse has had some form of neglect or abuse, there may be some issues there that if you're very inexperienced you may not be able to cope with. So if you're more experienced, then if the horse has been through some issues, you might be able to help get through those and support that horse to have a great career. But if you're inexperienced, it is a bit of a warning bell. It might not be for you. Have a look at the horse's conformation. So if the horse looks very weak in the hind quarter, or there's something glaringly obvious about the horse that's going to make it not suitable for the purpose you want it for, then it might not be the horse for you. And don't choose on colour or looks. There's lots of horses that we see photos of advertised and think, wow, that's a beautiful coloured horse or beautiful jet black horse, but is it really the right horse for you? And often the more flighty horses like thoroughbreds can look really beautiful, but if you're a beginner rider or an inexperienced rider, it may not be the safest choice for you. I hope these top tips have helped. Have a great day.